Hello everyone, welcome to your August 2025 reading for relationships. And this is relationships with everything: people, places, environments, food, our choices, ourself. I'm going to do cards and charms for August. And then you see over here this month I'm drawn to pull a card about someone on your mind or someone who comes to mind during the reading. And then we're going to pull a card to see on whose mind you've been kind of sitting or visiting or crossing through, passing on by. I do timestamp, so anyone who wants to just skip ahead to the messages, feel free. If you like to hang out with me as we get the cards and the charms and I start to connect in with your energies and your angels. Sometimes I get just like extra info kind of comes out sometimes in the intro that you might connect with. We'll see here. What is the conversation of relationships this month for our Capricorns? All the Capricorns. Okay, who's on your mind? Who's got some space in your thoughts? Whoa, okay, we'll use those two. Kind of floated down together. Maybe there's two people with equal weighting on your mind. Maybe a couple, maybe your parents, right? That kind of pairing. Okay, and you're sitting on whose mind? Lastly, we'll get the charms. See here. What kind of charms do the angels want to add? Just adds extra messages. Sometimes helps to connect other cards together, or a general theme here. I think 2 is going to be significant to you. The number 2, the word 2. Because off the top, I was drawn to, well, now I'm going to mention it because they're drawing me to mention it, but I know 2 Capricorns. I was going to mention that when I said, oh, all the Capricorns. But I just keep hearing 2 in my head. 2, 2, 2. So let's see. Like I said, it could be 2 people. Could be the number 2. And we have distance, but it's more on this card than this card. You're the only other sign that's had an empty card like this in terms of no charm on top. So that's okay. There's always meaning behind something, or all the messages in the card, so you don't really need any additional charms here. I'm going to take a timestamp for our friends, and then we'll jump in. Probably starting here. Okay, we're going to look at the card here that had no charm. Well, I shouldn't say that. So the Sydney Opera House charm here. This is about some distance, but the distance is already sitting on top of this card. It's come off this card onto this card. So only a little bit left. Only a little bit left to go. Kind of closing of that distance. We see her stepping over here. So I don't know if you had a specific goal in mind or a milestone in mind. Like a life milestone that we place on ourselves. I will be this by this age. But you're about to step into that. You're about to step into that. I want to say like predestined, but not really predestined, because you are adamant about it. You're manifesting it. You've chosen this milestone for yourself. You're refusing to let it pass you by, right? Here you are with your token to ride the ride, right? She's coming fully prepared. You have all the knowledge with you, right? Your snake that brings information and clarity. So you're seeing things clearly. I feel like you're well put together, very confident, lots of self-esteem, and you're like, I'm ready for this, and you're walking for it. So no wonder the gap here is closing, right? What are you ready for? So we're already saying that the distance here, you're closing the distance, you're making something happen. And then we have, whoa, geez. My suddenly energetic wolf, paired with my running pony here. So the wolf for me is arguments, or your throat chakra. So you could be angry inside but not voicing it, frustrated inside but not voicing it, or it's arguments coming up, like just snapping between partners. In terms of like closing the gap and how this pony's kind of running, very kind of innocently, naively towards a wolf. I want to say that this gap that you're closing is like the end to this. The end, you're so close to ending these moments of frustration for yourself. You're so close to ending these constant arguments. And with this kind of innocence, I don't know if this is new to you. I don't know if it's new to you to start to think about putting yourself first. If it's new to you in terms of, you're stepping into a new role, even though you're very confident, like the pony's confident, but you don't really know what to expect from the role or the job yet, right? You haven't been in it yet. Okay, here's swords. I'm not even looking at the card yet, sorry. I'm still down here with the wolf and the pony, because see how I placed them? The wolf looking this way, and you and the pony, like the Sydney Opera House and the pony, like it almost looks like the sailboat, or this way. So you're definitely like removing yourself from a person or a place that makes you feel like this quite often. Someone that works you up, a place or a person that works you up quite often, and you're like seconds from being out of there. Yeah, look at you. It's like you're plotting and planning here. There's your castle, right? And you're in the final stages of, okay, I sit quietly and tomorrow I run, right? I got my disguise. I got everything that I'm bringing with me, and off I go. So you have a beautiful relationship with self here, Capricorn, in terms of, like I said, you're putting yourself first. You're putting your needs first. Even if your needs are, I'm leaving this castle. I'm not running to it. I'm going to leave this castle, and I'm choosing to live in my hut, and I'm going to live it this way. So kind of a fresh start here as well, but in terms of Capricorn is put first, and we'll just put this wolf here. This negative situation, environment, person is behind you, because you've chosen, you know what, I am going to take off. I'm going to put distance between me and them. You made that choice. Come down to the cupcake here. So this beautiful cupcake, opulent cupcake. I'm gonna go literal with it. They're not letting me wander anywhere else but literal with it. So I don't know if you're overeating or just physically. Sometimes physically we can just feel heavy, even if our sort of nutritional intake hasn't changed. Other stresses, other factors. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I'm just feeling like heavy, slow, heavy, thick. Like I don't know how to describe this sensation. Like I feel like I've got like a snowsuit on. Like, you know, those little kids, they kind of get stuck in a starfish, like in cartoons. Simpsons do it well, and they put little Maggie in her snowsuit, and she looks like a star. Oh, look at the cups. Look at all the cups. You know, 'tis the season to enjoy a patio. So I don't know if you're overwhelming your system either with alcohol, or it could be the opposite too. You could be too much water, or you're just not feeling any kind of satisfaction, like you're consuming, but you're not satiated. So there's a watch out here. Try to put your finger on what your relationship is right now, where you're over consuming, and see if you can quiet that down. Just scale it back, right, in proportion here. But it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like someone's monopolizing your time, or it definitely feels more ingestion. Yeah, I was gonna give you another example, but no, you're stopping me. Okay. So now we have your relationship with a bad influence here, a poor influence, a not so great influence, and they want you to take your glasses off related to this negative influence. See it for what it truly is, right? So this is like a person that always talks you into the not greatest idea. Could be like spending your money, doing this or that, staying out. Or this is you, but it's a choice, right? An influence, a poor influence that you're giving into. It is affecting your health here, Capricorn. This is my nurse card when she comes out. Maybe this is where you're giving too much of your time, because I said clearly this is not you giving too much of your time. But here she's giving, right? She has the, I believe it's the talking stick that you hand over. I don't know. I feel like you're caring or supporting someone through something, and it's not yours to do. Like not to this degree, not to this level. It's almost like you're doing all the work and they're doing nothing, and yet it's their issue. They're just kind of sitting here, you know. I almost feel like it's in the lazy river, but you're doing all the work. And I mean, they have a healthcare team that they could reach out to. They have other people and family here that I see, and it's starting to really weigh on you. You know, a lot of stress, a lot of anger. So I would say this is the bad influence here is, you know, you're caring, giving energy Capricorns already, and now you have someone that's really eating that up on you. I mean, this could be someone that's emotionally manipulating you as well with their words, right, in order to keep you caring. Well, if you don't do it, who will? Yeah, that kind of language. You're the only one that, well, you're not. They just haven't told or shared with other people that they could use a little help. They're definitely monopolizing you here, and it's not healthy for you. It's a bad influence, and I would say because of the glasses, they're exaggerating, right? Oh my God, I'm in so much pain, but maybe it feels like a pinch, but they're telling you on a scale of 1 to 10, it's 10 out of 10, just to keep you there longer, but they actually feel fine. I don't know. You might have actually kind of caught things out of the side of your eye, or when you come in to see them, visit them, you kind of catch them just about to sit down. Like I feel like with the flower here, I feel like your sixth sense, or like I said, you're catching them out of the corner of your eye, and you're realizing, like, I don't think I need to be doing as much as I am here. And I agree. I don't think you should be. So setting up boundaries here, relationships with others, right? Setting up boundaries. So then we have a dream here. So your relationships with your dreams or wish. Okay. You know what? It's like the opposite here. See how much you're caring. And then here you are. And look at the size of this big protector and loving supporter coming into you. You know, cuddling you, showering you. Look how at ease this is. So easy this is. I mean, it could be the same relationship. Maybe this is what you want it to return back to. I want it to go back to those days, or I dream of the time when we can go back to this. I dream of having this kind of individual in my life to be there to protect me, to make me feel whole, happy, comfortable, to be doting on me, right? She's cuddling his face and hugging him. I don't know, this is a way better relationship dynamic than you and this person over here. So if this is shifting, putting up boundaries with one friend, one relationship, you know, open yourself up to this great relationship, because what you're dreaming of, it's not going to come from this person. This is a new person. July, we talked about a fated connection. I think this might be it. This is your dream person in all senses, not necessarily just romantic, but this is your dream manager. This is your dream in-law. This is your dream child. This is your dream pet. Like the personality just suits you, fits you. Maybe this is the person that comes in from you leaving this situation, right? This argumentative person up here. So you got an environment or a person up here frustrating you. You got someone down here taking all your love and caring from you. And your dream person's kind of waiting for you here. Then we have a beautiful yes here from your angels. So if any of you had a question or something popped up as we were talking, we have a yes. But this is also a message from your angels. So this card specifically coming to you from your guardian angel and not from your soul. So what guidance does your angels want to give you? Okay, it looks like it's a message about home, your home environment. I mean, it's a vulture. For some reason, I am getting, even though these flowers are beautiful, I'm getting like funeral arrangements. Maybe because they keep reminding me that this is a vulture, and vultures come down or parade around death. But I mean, this isn't yours. I think maybe this might be more of just your relationship with the stages of grieving, right? Because you're kind of running away here innocently. I don't know if Capricorns, I don't know if you guys are just in general extremely, extremely loyal, because I feel like you have issues with leaving work, issues with leaving friends, leaving relationships. Like you do not want to be the one breaking it, but there's encouragement for you to do it, or you're starting to build a better relationship. Like, yes, you're starting to have a better relationship with yourself and realizing that these endings are the beginnings, right? The beautiful beginnings here. You have to close in order to gain. So continue to work through your grief process. Work through letting go guilt. You don't need to be loyal to everyone. It's okay to end, right? Look, she's okay. Look at all the pentacles. She's sheltered. She's warm, right? Her guardian angels are still with her. So it's okay to have closure. It's okay to have endings. Look at all the beauty when you end something. You walk away, beauty. You stop indulging, happiness. You focus in on yourself, what you want. You put yourself first, happiness. You know, contentment, happiness, self-confidence. A complete change here, Capricorn. Yeah, I think I will go over there now. Let's go to your mind, their mind. Okay. Oop. I don't know why I turned that upside down when it was right side up. Remember I said 2 and 2, or the number 2 would be important? And look what we have now. We have 2 8s. So someone on your mind, So this is a partner. This is your other half. So whatever it means to another half. So other halves can be a best friend. Your other half or your better half could be your parent, right? Or this could be your partner. You know, I'm seeing that closure here, right? Ending of this cycle, whether it's ending of the cycle together, so the fighting, so no more fighting, or like I said, here's you in your happier environment, surrounded by the things and people that make you happy, and they have to go off on their own here. You know, release them, right? Let them fly and do your thing. So this person on your mind can be let go. I don't think the two of you, I mean, look at you. You're content in your garden, and she wants to be out there as a warrior. So energetically, you're not matching here. Sometimes we just need to be honest with ourselves that either we've just naturally grown apart, or we truly are force-fitting ourselves, right? Okay. So you're on the mind of this person. You have popped in and out of this person's mind. You used to be in their circle. Look at you hanging out here with your other half here. I wonder if this person or this entire group, but I mean, clearly this person within this group, whatever this group is, keeps looking back at you, keeps thinking about you, but this sword is not worthy to pick up with that sword, right? They don't go together here. Not gelling. So there's either a small circle of people, could be past coworkers, could be a small circle of friends, could be family members. They're all still looking back at you, wondering, okay, now can I go pick them up now? But there's something here about, as long as these two swords are together, no, these swords have to come apart. So there's opportunity here if you know what this situation is. If you can remove yourself, or when you do remove yourself from the situation, you have this group here waiting to come and get you, waiting to hang out with you. You just have this person blocking. You've got one person blocking. If you cut that cord, you've got what? 5, 6. You got a nice little unit here waiting for you. Maybe that's all this. Maybe it's these guys. Right? You're happy and content. You're back with your fold, and you know this block is out of your way. You've removed it, right? You've pushed it out. So some removals here to do for you, but if you do it, and this again, that feels like a new space for you, Capricorn. It feels, not natural for you to not care so much, not support so much. It feels unnatural for you to put yourself first. It feels unnatural for you to acknowledge that sometimes you just grow apart, and that's fine. That's okay. Things end, right? Things have an ending. Sometimes things have to end. Yes, from the angels. You will be okay. Things have to end sometimes.